together. Okay. Good. All right. Fuck. I should have brought out a knife. Nope, don't need it. Never mind. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martel, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
I just died in your arms tonight.
Yeah, no shit.
I feel like freaking crap. What happened?
I was looking at the cork.
Your cork is moist.
The cork has like gray shit on it. Just making sure it wasn't mold.
That would be terrible.
It would be. I'd be really pissed because I literally just took the wrapper off this bottle.
So we are back after a week off.
Yeah. So why were we off for a week, Randy?
Because all of our friends hate us.
Do you want to talk about why?
I don't care.
Off?
I had COVID.
Yeah, Randy got the rid.
You gave it to me.
Got the Rona. Yeah, I gave it to him 2 years after I had it.
Yeah. It was a long con. You got me good.
I did. That's usually what I'm a long Kong type of guy.
Long Kong?
Long Kong.
So yeah, I feel like crap, but I tested negative.
That's good.
I'm not pregnant.
That's a shame.
Just really fat. And I am super fatigued.
Yeah.
More so than usual. Like, I'm glad we're recording outside where I usually don't like it on warmer days, this is nice.
This is nice.
In the shade with the breeze.
Yeah. We just have to keep an eye on that umbrella. If it tries to take off, one of us has to get up and jump on it. It'll probably be me.
You'll have to jump on it, but I will get there as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Because I definitely have more of a gravitational advantage.
Yeah. We'll go with
that. I've been hacking up a lung for a week and a half. I've snot pouring out of my facial orifices.
Yeah,
all of them. And I might get into a hacking fit here.
It'll be great for the show.
It will be. So you poured us. I gotta reach this.
You do. Reach
For the sky.
I poured us some Virgil Cane.
Not enough.
Plenty.
I'm kidding.
It's the Ash Cat. So it's one of their. It is one of the.
Oh, that's so good.
Limited release bottles.
That is so good.
So I think this is 5 years. It was 5 years ago that they released this bottle. So it's been a minute, but it is one of their best. Like there's Electric Owl, and there's Ash Cat, and then there's the other stuff they put out.
And we also went to a cigar store.
We did. We went and got cigars because
2 I've never had. One of them's Django Unchained, so I expect it tastes very racist.
That's the Upsetter, and they're both from Foundation Cigars. And
the Upsetters.
So there's
That's
the Upsetter.
Cool band on it.
It is. It's very Jamaican.
It says Jamaica and Nicaragua.
Yeah, I like Nicaraguan cigars.
But we're smoking
the El Gouges.
Gouges?
Yeah, it's the Wiseman.
Yeah, let's just say it that way.
Well, there's 2 of these. There's 2 different versions of this.
Oh.
There's this one, and then there is the Wiseman.
So I've not smelled these, tasted these. I just went off your recommendation.
Smells like a cigar.
I can only breathe through half of a nostril. Half of one nostril.
It smells like a cigar. So I'm gonna light this up. I'm gonna light it up.
Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, pass it up, inhale, exhale. All right, I got mine out here. Oh, you got one of the weird cut ones.
I do.
Fancy.
I like this.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool. I've never used one of those.
You want to use it?
Sure, I'll give her a go.
Nope.
Okay, I don't care. I got my. Nope, I don't want it now.
Now
it went into my shoe.
Now it's on your shoe. You gotta pick it up.
Yeah, I ain't getting that.
You gotta pick that shit up.
You're the one that threw it.
I'm also the one that's not dying. Hacking up a lung over there.
Hey, let's light up a cigar. It's going to go great for me.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm so excited for this. I've been looking for this cigar. Toast it. Toast it up. Oh, look at that. Look at that smoke. Fuck, the lighter's getting hot.
Now, did I see you cut yours 2 ways?
I did, yeah. I cut it.
Cross-cut it?
Yeah, cross-cut it. So it is typically, I think, some people just cut it once. But I just started cross-cutting it because I saw someone else do it on Instagram. I mean, that's literally the only reason I started doing the 2. I don't think it helps or hurts. Although I am going to probably pick up what's called a cigar needle,
Yeah.
and you shove it up the tip, almost like you're reaming for chlamydia. You just jam it down the hole.
Right down the urethra?
Yep, and then you give it a couple twists and pull it out.
No, I haven't used one of those, but I do have a punch that I like.
I've heard punches are good. It's similar to the punch, except it goes a lot further down.
Yeah. Yeah, the punch just removes just the tip.
Yeah.
It kind of like...
The cap.
Yeah, it circumcises the cigar. But I usually just use a standard straight cut.
Yeah, that's it. And that's what I was going to buy one, and then it was recommended that I pick up one of these instead. Got to try to relate this bitch again. A little more. Little betters. There we go. I like it so far. It's very light.
Very light, easy tobacco taste.
Yeah.
Not real bold, which isn't bad. I like a light cigar.
I do like the bold, but I think the light cigar goes a lot better with this Virgil cane.
I will assess here in a few.
Yeah. But I like it. I'm happy with it. And now I need to get the other one because the other one's darker. It's a darker, more bolder
This is a good cigar,
Wiseman.
but I'm going to be honest. I prefer the Drew Estate Acids better.
Okay.
Because they're sweet. You know me, I got a sweet tongue.
I know.
So their nasty is not sweet.
I have a Drew Estate upstairs.
Do you?
No, I think. Do I? Yeah. No. I don't. I take it back. I don't.
It pairs well with the Virgil cane.
It does.
It's a good cigar.
This is good. I like this.
It's good.
So I started following them when I back in April when I started getting more into cigars.
You've been getting influenced.
Yeah. So it all stems from Joe Rogan. He smokes, like he was talking up Foundation, like this particular cigar. I'm like, well, shit, I want to try to find one of those. Well, then Foundation made him his own Joe Rogan Experience cigar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fuck, I want that. But you can't get that. They're made specifically for him in his studio.
He would make so much money if he just licensed that. Let them sell him and do all the work, and he just gets a cut of the profits.
Yeah. He would, but he doesn't give a shit.
No, not like he needs money.
He doesn't even do the podcast for the money.
Nope, but he still makes it.
He still makes it. His
Crazy.
job is a sports commentator and a stand-up comedian. The podcast is just a thing that he does and makes.
We should have him as a guest.
Yeah, we should totally reach out to him and see if we can get him on the show like we reached out to Bert Kreischer.
I still think Bert would do something.
I don't know.
It may be like a 3-minute call-in.
I think he may have been too busy, honestly.
Well, we didn't hit him up, and we thought of it the night before he was in Columbus. And then, like, the next day he was in, like, Minnesota or something.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere near us. This fucking cord.
Oh, man.
Nuts. There we go. All right. So
this is a $12 cigar?
yeah, $11.29. That's what he charged us for it, which is right in the middle of where I usually buy. I'm right between $8 and $15 for most of the cigars that I've been purchasing.
Not bad. It's a good quality cigar.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'd buy another.
Oh, I will.
Well, no, you will. You've already bought another.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you had this one before.
No. I've been looking for it when I asked him about it. I asked him when we stopped in there, I asked him about it before. It was another woman behind the counter, and she's like, I have no idea. She goes, maybe? I'm like, well, see what a box costs. And
See, that's not a cigar shop.
no, it's not. It's a
That's
vape
a
shop.
vape shop / tobacco shop because they had pipe tobacco.
Yeah.
It was all pretty run-of-the-mill pipes and tobaccos.
Yeah.
Their pipes all had a sticker said made in China.
Yeah.
They're $25-$30.
It's a vape shop, but they have a humidor. And I don't know, the guy that was there, I don't know if he's the owner or not, but the owner is a cigar smoker. So he's just, I'm going to get in the cigars that I want or things that I'm going to
That
like.
guy helped us out a lot.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna get the cigars in he wants, but he's gonna play to his clientele, which is a bunch of fucking meth heads that and kids that vape.
Yeah, there was a lot of vapors.
There's one called Rick and Morty. That's for you, Mo. I don't know what it is, but they had a Rick and Morty vape juice.
I've never gotten into that show.
Oh, I've seen like every episode of every season at least 3 times.
I've seen bits and pieces, but
Mo's a big Rick and Morty fan. But so what else has been going on? You got the Rona.
Dude, this is the first day since January 3rd I've been out of my basement. Well, except for sleeping. But I'd like wake up, go
That's not
downstairs,
true.
work.
Because January 3rd, that was a long time ago.
That was Sunday.
January 3rd.
January 4th, I was at home. January 6th,
You realize it's July, right?
July, what did I say, January?
You said
Jeez.
January.
July 3rd.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that's not true, because we've
We've
recorded
recorded
like
since
several
then.
shows since January 4th.
At least 7.
So
No, I've
since
just been,
since the 4th then.
yeah. The 3rd, we went to my cousin's baby dedication. They had a little baby boy, named him Indiana.
I thought you said baby daddies.
Baby dedication. We were on Maury. They named their little boy Indiana because their last name is Jones.
It's just still
I love it.
I don't not love it. I
love it. And
I find it ridiculous and somewhat repulsive.
everybody, we all went to Massey's afterwards, and I just like started feeling like pure crap. And when we got home, I was like drained. And then the 4th, I worked, but I wasn't all there.
Yeah.
And then I got back to that kind of mode where I couldn't do anything pretty much but sleep. Didn't eat much, sat around. Just was not in a good spot for about a week and a half solid.
Oh, that's no bueno.
But I tested negative this morning, which Beth tested negative on Wednesday. That was our last test. She got more this morning, and
Yeah.
this was like, I'm happy to be out of the house.
Well, I'm glad that you are here out of the house. What? What's up? What are you doing? What do you want? Can I help you? Go away. Because we're recording a show. Vamos. My God. I love you dearly, child, but we're in the middle of recording. You know better. Yes, we are.
We're not recording. We just brought all the gear out
Yeah,
here.
we're just sitting
to
with
talk.
headphones on, microphone, but there's no recording going on whatsoever.
She wants to be on the show so much.
She does, and I won't
Bless
let her.
her heart.
I won't let her.
I like your hat. It matches your microphone
Thanks.
windscreen.
Yeah, so I bought new hats.
It looks like a spicy wiener.
It is a spicy wiener. I don't know. It's a minor league baseball hat. I don't know for what team. I don't know if it's like a logo for a concession stand.
It's awesome.
I have no idea, but all I saw was a running sausage with a pitchfork and a hot chili pepper around its neck on
And he's
fire.
on fire, yeah.
I'm like, I'm in. I'm buying it. Totally buying it. So, and then I also bought one that has like a camo and an American flag.
Well, while I was home for a week and a half,
Yeah.
while taking a dump or whatever, of course, I'm listening to other podcasts, perusing other stories, and I found a few things.
Okay.
One of them, I'm going to try and play the audio on my phone through my microphone.
Is it something you can send me and just play it through the iPad?
Oh, yeah. Do we got audio from the iPad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just send it to you. Make sure your volume is up, ladies and gentlemen. I heard a clip of this the other day. You just got to listen. Let me go ahead and send it right to you. But I heard another podcast, the one that was played in my truck when you got in, they were talking about this. And they played a clip, and it cracked me up, and I think you will find it enjoyable as well.
Okay, so this is Jonah Legacy on TikTok.
Yeah, it's all over TikTok. So many people copied it. This is just the better audio one that I found.
All right, let me... Oop, hold on. Mash it on my iPad. Sorry. It wants me to open it in app, and I don't have the app on my iPad, and I'm not getting it. So...
I go to my mailbox one morning.
Yeah, turn that up.
I don't see nothing. I just check my mail, and I turn around and go. I hear, and I turn around, and there's the chicken out there in the street. I said, "Oh boy, here we go." Turn around and walk back to my place. Now the chicken's in my yard. Now his neck flares up, and he's doing his thing, and he's trying to jump up at me. Well, I'm not 80 years old, so I move a little bit quicker than my dad. Which he come and kind of ambushed my dad, assaulted, whatever you want to call it.
Assaulted.
So I pick up a stick in the yard and I try to hit it, but the chicken's jumping up at me and I accidentally knocked it in the head. You know, call it a lucky shot, whatever. The chicken rolled around on the ground right there in my yard up here, and then it just laid there in the ditch. I didn't know to give it a 21 gun salute, CPR, mouth to mouth, you know, or call the chicken ambulance.
The chicken ambulance.
So I just left it laying there beside the road. The kids told him that I killed his chicken. He grabbed the chicken, was yelling and screaming in my yard. And I just told him leave. But I did tell him after the chicken hit my dad, I said, hey man, the chicken attacked my dad. It's just a chicken. What's he gonna do? You know, okay, well, look. So it kept terrorizing and being aggressive. So I figure this is my property. I got a right to protect life, property, and limb, just like you do. If a man comes attack you and you know kung fu, you're gonna hi-ya him, right? Okay, simple as that. So I'm defending myself. You know, I was feared for my safety, and the chicken, you know, died. Chickens are dying every day, people, at churches, Popeyes, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Really.
That's an actual.
Oh my God! Stop!
That's an actual news report.
Stop.
Man or woman to pump me.
No, fuck off! Jesus Christ!
And I knew you'd love the hi-ya part.
Hi-ya!
If you know kung fu and somebody comes in the yard, you're going to hi-ya 'em, ain't you?
Jesus!
And yeah,
fucking rednecks.
I lost it.
So, speaking of audio, we got a voicemail the other day.
We did?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. From who?
I don't know.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
We just got a random voicemail on your phone?
I'm going to play it for you. No, it was on our... They emailed it to us, but it's a throwaway email address. So you can get temporary throwaway emails. It's just...
So they made a throwaway one.
They just made a throwaway one and...
Sent us that Buckhorn
it was
podcast.
It was just, am I the asshole?
Well, we did ask people to send us stuff, so here we go.
So...
Whoever you are, what was the email address name?
Didn't say.
It doesn't say at all?
No, it was just like a bunch of bullshit, like a throwaway email. Like ABC 1, 2, 3, 9 or 10, fucking whatever.
I just realized my mic's going to smell like this cigar forever.
Not if you don't blow smoke into it. So here it is.
Hey, first time listener, long time caller. Just have a question to find out if I'm an asshole. So I was flying back home from a place where I was helping out with the fitness event. You know, working long, about 18-hour days or so, lots of manual labor. The one nice thing though is they provided lots of food from one of the sponsors, but the only thing with that is the food was kind of protein dense and all kinds of supplement drinks and things like that. So of course I'm pounding those all day. So as I'm flying home, I start to get a case of the bubble guts, and as the plane gets to altitude, I start to feel a bunch of massive protein farts brewing in my colon. So, you know, if I don't fart, I'm probably gonna give myself an aneurysm. So I got the idea where I would just pretend to fall asleep, and the people next to me were just gonna have to receive the wrath of the demons that were about to come out. So, you know, I kind of put my headphones on, leaned my seat back, and proceeded to, quote, go to sleep, get all nice and comfy. And it was like a barrage of machine gun fire as these protein farts started to expel from my colon.
Let's go, maybe start hacking. I'm trying not to laugh.
I did feel kind of bad because I heard the lady say, "Dear Jesus," when obviously my scent reached her olfactory nerves. But like I said, my colon was happy after that. But, you know, I guess the big question, like I said earlier, is am I an asshole? Thanks a lot.
We'd like to thank Barry White for calling into the show and providing a backing track to his voicemail.
No, not the asshole.
I would say yes.
I rip.
But I
farts
also
on
would do
planes
the
all
same
time.
thing.
So
I would say you're an a-hole for sure, but I would also do the same thing. So, take it for what it's worth.
yeah, I mean,
That's the best part about going to a large function or being at a fair, like Brewfest. You're about to go to Brewfest, right?
yeah, in August,
Yeah, you just crack them off there.
going by myself.
Sorry, family reunion. But see, I like my family. Well, some of my family. Those are the ones coming.
I mean,
Coming up from Texas and Florida.
I like some of my family too, but I only really like one person.
Yeah, and you travel to Florida to see them.
I do.
So same scenario. Except I'm not traveling to Florida. Florida's coming here.
Well, that and it's more than one person.
It is.
We're
It's
4 people.
it's probably
technically.
there's probably about 20 coming. Outside of my
That's too many.
like here family. Not out of mom and dad's. I ain't got to clean up the mess.
That's just too many people to be around.
Oh, well, that's fair. You're going to Brewfest.
I know, and that's too many people to be around.
It's way too many people. Last year was nuts. I like the beginning where it's VIP only.
I'm doing that shit again.
But after that, I was good to go. I was ready to leave. It got stupid busy. The music was way too loud.
The music was way too loud. I need to figure out who's doing that shit this year and have a little discussion with them. Like, there's no reason that the speakers should not be distorting.
The quality wasn't the worst, but we were literally standing around a round high top table that wasn't 2.5, 3 feet
Screaming that-
diameter, leaning in, screaming to other friends and listeners. And we couldn't hear each other.
Right. Yeah.
And we weren't by the speakers either.
No. Yeah, I don't know who is the producer for that, but I need to have a chat with them.
We should have Mo DJ it.
They always do some weird, like, throwback band, like cover band.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with festivals like that, because I've played so many shows. The cover songs are what engages people because they know them. If you're a small-time band, nobody knows your crap.
Right.
So you play covers, you get paid.
Right. That's all it is.
So, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
And,
kind
and
of.
the acoustic duo last year wasn't bad. They were just too loud.
Yeah, it was just loud. It wasn't bad at all. But anyway, so yeah, I'll be at Brewfest, so you can find me walking around by myself,
Oh, by my
intoxicated, because
self.
Randy is bitching out on me.
You don't want to be all by yourself. Maybe our anonymous caller can come visit you.
Maybe. So what else is going on? Anything else? Because I got all kinds of shit.
I've got stories, but if you got stuff to talk about,
Oh, well,
I've saved some articles that I think are worth going over, but we can do that whenever.
we can get to that too. What do you think about this Virgil Cane, by the way?
Love it.
I mean, we've had it before. We've done it on the show.
Yeah,
the Ash
absolutely.
Cat.
I've forgotten how good it is.
It's a limited run. Unfortunately, Liz will not be able to get Virgil Cane while she is down in North Carolina
Why?
because they don't sell it in North Carolina.
What? Since when?
Since always. It's only
Really?
South Carolina.
Well, then she needs to take her happy butt down a few hours.
Yeah, she's not going to do that.
I
She's
know
not driving. She didn't drive. I have both cars.
I noticed that. Of
Yeah,
course, I also saw the video you posted of her leaving, so
yeah. Well,
I was like, that's not Liz's car.
it was.
It was just, we'll just say it's a friend.
No, it's a friend, but they were like, well, we don't know who's going to drive, and I said, well, Liz can't drive. I need her car,
Brilliant.
right? And she's like, but we need room, and I'm like, I don't trust the.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing this week. I said, and I don't know how far I'm going to have to end up driving. I said, and I don't want to drive the FJ. I don't trust it.
Which is a lie.
Oh no, I won't drive it that far.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd drive it.
It's just a heat. It's just a heat shield rattling. So when you start the truck up, you hear, and then you put it in reverse, and you hear that rattle.
Get up under there and zip tie that, or cut it off.
I can't even fucking use my left arm.
No, you should have had one of the girls do it.
They're fucking lazy. My children are lazy. But I have a place to hunt this year, but I don't have a gun to hunt with.
We should change that.
I'm working towards that. I'm barraging the shit out of text messages with Liz. I'm just like, hey, look at this. I think I'm going to buy this one. So I'm looking for probably a Marlin. I want a lever action 44. So I'm looking at like the Marlin Dark or the Henry Big Boy X series.
Both fine rifles.
So
So you're wanting to gun hunt for deer.
yeah,
Which in
well,
Ohio, you have to use a straight wall cartridge.
yes. I've got crossbow, and I can use that.
Yeah,
And
during bow season you can for sure.
And the place I'm going, the guy said that he's like, just go up. He's like, just text me and head up and jump in the blind. He goes, because the deer will literally walk up to the blind.
Well, there you go.
He's like, you just. I'm like, cool. I will do that. So I think I have a place to shoot now too, so that I can go and zero in shit once I get it.
I think I'm getting bubble guts.
Good.
Not for my britches.
It'll be fine.
We'll see what happens on the way home.
It'll be fine. But yeah. So the siding on the house still isn't done yet.
Yeah.
Roof's still not done yet.
Yep.
AC system still not in yet. Although my AC is working.
Concrete and drains aren't done yet.
Concrete and drains aren't done yet. Although I did talk to a construction company, and they said that they were trying to get all residential stuff done between the 8th and the 31st of July. Everything that's left. Weather depending. So, what else isn't done yet? Oh, had to order all new appliances. I'm not thrilled about having to do that. Although we saw that coming. Our fridge froze 2 dozen eggs.
It got too cold.
It's the fridge is set at like 42 degrees and it froze 2 dozen eggs.
That's not right.
So
what kind of appliances do you have?
They're all LG.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't had any issues with any of the LG stuff that we've had.
No, I was going to say, I've heard Samsung that makes
Samsung's
really crappy appliances.
Is garbage.
Everybody's like, buy their phones.
Nope.
Don't buy their appliances.
I won't even buy their phones.
I love their phones.
I will not buy any any Samsung product.
I will. Their phones for sure. I buy their phones,
Never
and
again.
I don't need a phone for 4 to 5 years.
I'm like that with every phone I buy, though. But I'm not hard on my phones.
I am. Also, you've had more phones. You've had like 3 phones since I've had this S10, including an iPhone.
That's because I just upgrade. It's not because I need it. It's because I'm a goddamn millionaire, and I just upgrade shit when I feel like doing it.
If you're a millionaire, we need to have a different discussion.
About what?
I don't know, giving me money.
That's not how being a millionaire works.
It's if I was a millionaire,
I
I'd
had
give
the
you some
exact
money.
same discussion with Mark Cuban the other day, and he wouldn't give me any money.
He
either.
wouldn't?
No. He said, "You're already a millionaire. Why do you need my money?"
He's got that third comma.
He does. And I'm like, because you're a billionaire,
Yeah.
and millionaires
Look at your
live off
hat,
of-
Mark Cuban.
Yeah, millionaires live off of billionaires' backs. So
I'd live on his back if he made me a millionaire.
I would probably I'd suck his dick if he made me a millionaire.
Would you?
I probably would.
Now, here's the thing. Would you let him finish inside your mouth?
No,
Or would you just like, ah?
I wouldn't even do that.
I hope your daughter's looking out the window when I did that.
I'd put it right in a cup and then send it right off to a sperm bank.
You got me pregnant, Mark Cuban. Gotcha. Gotcha for 18 years.
I'd be like, it's Mark Cuban's,
Yeah.
not mine.
No, I'd say that's mine. Mark Cuban got me pregnant. He owes me alimony. He owes me alimony
He owes
for
the alimony checks for having kids.
and also child support.
Yeah, but no, I would.
Imagine what his child support would be.
If it was, I mean, everybody's got a number. Mine would have to be in the double-digit millions.
Double-digit millions?
I think so.
Not even like $8 million?
No, because I can think of things that I would buy right off the rip that would just cost me an arm and a leg.
So you would not suck off Mark Cuban for $9,900,000, but you would for $10 million.
Probably.
I don't know, man. $9 million's a lot of money.
It is. It is.
Imagine all the Bitcoin you could buy and then lose it all.
Speaking of that, I did lose $7,000.
I've lost.
No,
Now here's the thing: I only put in $250, but I'm down to like nothing.
no. So
And I invested in various things. So
Voyager app, which is one of they weren't an exchange.
It's
they're
a minivan.
They're a broker. They've shut off and suspended all trading and everything else because they made a stupid fucking decision. They played with people's money and their emotions
and lost.
and lost big time. They loaned out unsecured $675 million to an investment firm.
So they basically went Bernie Madoff on the thing.
Uh-huh.
We're going to take money that's not ours.
Yep.
Lend that to other people, charge interest, then pay our people back.
Yep.
That's smart. It's worked well in the past for a lot of people.
If you do it as a secured loan, yes, absolutely.
No, I'm talking about the way they did it. It's obvious, like that's failed so many times in the past.
Yeah, so I had to break Liz the news that I lost the $6,500 she gave me to put in to, well, he just had USDC, which is a 1-to-1 on the dollar ratio. So it's worth $1. So, but we were making 9% interest on it because it's crypto and not a normal bank account. They fucking went belly up. Now here's the catcher. Here's where I failed, and I will never do this shit again. I thought about cashing out at the beginning of June.
And you didn't.
And I didn't. And I should have. And that
Obviously.
was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to see how this plays out and what happens. Supposedly, they're going to, and I'm going to go in quotes, pay you back with the reorganization they're doing through the Chapter 11 bankruptcy. But the judge apparently said something along the lines, yesterday was the hearing, basically said, you guys aren't filed for the right type of bankruptcy for the type of business you are. But they're trying to file a Chapter 11 because it saves them from lawsuits.
Yeah.
Chapters.
They're trying to get out of...
They're trying to get... Well, basically, a lot of the shit that's happened is the CEO... They fucking cashed out. They made millions off of everybody. They fucking cashed out. But they also loaned out every single dollar of crypto they had in the bank in their possession. And it just goes back to a not your keys, not your crypto. So don't store your crypto on an exchange. Don't keep your money in Coinbase. Don't keep your money on Voyager, or FTX, or Binance, or any of the other crypto websites. Get a ledger. Get a Tether. They're called hard wallets.
Get a taser. Go down there and taste every one of them.
One guy had already on one of the forum on a public Facebook page basically threatened to find Stephen Ulrich, who is
he drives the Plymouth Voyager.
No, he's the CEO. He already threatened that he was going to fucking kill him.
Well, that's not smart.
He's like, I will find this guy. I need to know who the CEO is. I'm going to find him. I'm going to fucking kill him. He is going.
Was it Liam Neeson?
No, I was just like, wow, this guy,
Neeson.
I have a particular set of skills, and when I find you, I'm going to kill you. I'm just like, holy shit, this guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Now, I only lost $6,500. That was my initial investment that Liz put in. I had like maybe another $100 in BitTorrent and like $36 in Ethereum. But I know people who had lost $70,000.
Yikes.
More.
Well, here's the thing, though. When you invest in stuff like that, it's a gamble.
Well, people were using it like they were. So the whole thing with, like, if you had USD in there, just the basic dollar, and you were using it as a bank account like that money, supposedly you're getting back. USDC, because it's crypto, you're not. I don't think we're ever going to get that back in the in the amount that we had.
Yeah.
If I get anything back at all, I'll be fucking surprised. But I made a mistake, and I think now in total, I think if I add up what I've lost, not what I've gotten back, just what I've lost through wallet hacks or exchanges failing, I've probably lost $20,000.
Yikes.
In just in my own money. Not even that's 22 grand. Liz's the 6.5 I put in was part of our savings money. So I'm hoping I get it back. If I don't, I'll have to cash out some of the shit that I have because I told her I was paying us back for it.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
I mean, I'll have to pay us back with my own money because I still probably have about 10 grand out there in other shit in my own wallet.
In your prison purse?
Yeah.
That's where I keep my money.
I put it right up my ass. It's called a hot wallet.
Hot wallet. I call mine a...
Fuck, it went out.
Yep, hate when that happens.
But, so, lesson learned. If you have crypto, if you're storing crypto, get it off the goddamn exchange. It doesn't matter what the exchange is. I don't care how financially sound they are. Don't keep it. Get it into a wallet. Get it off of Binance and Coinbase and everybody else that's out there because they're just going to fuck you.
What if that's what you want?
I don't want to get fucked, though. I mean, $5,000 I lost was just in
All
a
right,
wallet.
so send us a Facebook message on how much it would take for you to suck off Mark Cuban to completion.
Any billionaire, really.
And yeah, I just like saying Mark Cuban specifically because that's the road we went down. Any billionaire named Mark Cuban. And also,
Elon pulled out a Twitter. It's the only thing he's pulled out of, though.
he put out Twitter and shoved himself right into space
Jesus.
with his big old rocket dong. And also sent us a message, same message, it can be one message. How much would it take to let a billionaire do you? Like of the opposite gender you like. That question won't work for like a bisexual, I guess.
You're going to be a power bottom?
Yeah, you got to be a power bottom. If you're not into that, if you're into that, the opposite, whatever you hate. Don't make it weird. This is
make it super weird.
No, I'm talking.
Make it kinky as shit, like glory holes. And,
no, I'm not. That's fine. Don't make it weird like bestiality.
I'll back it up
or
to a glory
pedophilia.
hole.
I don't want to hear none of that.
No, God, no.
This is consenting adults. How much would it take to be a power bottom for Mark Cuban? I'm really hoping my mom quit listening to this show.
I mean, that's going to be significantly more than 10 million.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you'd suck off Mark Cuban to completion.
No, in a cup.
It's still completion, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You're making sure he gets his jollies.
Yeah.
In a red Solo cup. In a Brewmate.
Yeah.
This episode's sponsored by Brewmate.
I don't think that's how they want to be sponsored.
Well, they're not paying us to say that, so. And I know for a fact some of our listeners now use Brewmate because of us.
I know as well. I got a big ass cooler downstairs that's a Brewmate cooler.
Nice.
I got it for Father's Day.
Nice.
I got the brew tank.
You could just pour a whole bunch of liquor in that and
I could.
scoop out of it.
I could pour a whole bunch of liquor into that because it has a tap on it.
Nice.
There's a whole
just set up on the table.
One side of it is a case that you can put that has a tap that you can put water in, or you can mix up alcohol in it and make a Hairy Buffalo or whatever the fuck you want to make. Bomb pops. And it has a tap on it. You can still put 50 cans of beer in it.
Awesome.
50 cans of beer.
Let's do that.
It's awesome. And I have the back tap, which is the bucket cooler, which went to the beach
You're Mark
with Liz.
Cuban's back tap.
Yeah, hopefully, if he pays me.
Get me that third comma.
That's right.
That'd be rough. I don't know, man. It's a lot of money.
The only reason I say it's got to be in the double digits is, I mean, I'm pretty goddamn bougie.
I'm not.
I know you're not,
I'd be fine with an island or a mountain.
but you're not really going to get an island for. I mean, you're gonna buy an island for $7 million and only be left with $3 million.
How much do you need to live on?
A lot.
If you don't have any kind of house payment?
I have very expensive habits now, like whiskey and cigars.
Like $11.29 cigars. I need 10 million cigars.
No, this is some of the ones I have upstairs are like $15.
Now you're getting bougie.
I know. I said I'm fucking bougie. I got $100 bottles of whiskey in the house. I got $15, $20 cigars upstairs.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
I mean, it's $300.
I mean, I'd have a nice house, but I'd have more land than I would house. You'd have more house.
No.
You'd still have land, but you'd have a big house.
I wouldn't, actually.
Dude, what you're talking about here is considered big to most people. With all your outbuildings that you want to get done.
Well, the house is 2,200 square feet.
Plus a full basement.
That doesn't count.
Plus 5 acres.
5 acres.
Plus you're talking about building onto the house and building a building over there and building a building over here.
No. Building over here by the pool. The building for the house, I want to actually attach to the house. I want to build it into the house.
Again, we're going bigger. 2,200 square feet is a good-sized house.
But that's only a garage and some office space. It's not livable. I can't claim it as livable space.
Well, you don't want to. That'll raise your taxes more.
Right, and I can't claim the basement as livable space either.
Yep, not finished.
It's not finished, and I'm not finishing it.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Or if I would, I wouldn't tell anybody about it.
I mean, I'm not doing anything with it, but I need to. I'm working real hard on getting. So
you said hard on.
I did real hard on. I want to do the building, and I'm trying to put an entire roof over this deck now. That's new.
That's not new. You've mentioned that before.
Maybe once. Now I'm like hardcore. Like I'm starting to.
Now you're hard on it.
Yeah, I'm hardcore on it. I'm hard on it.
Oh.
What?
69 Mustang just rode by. Sorry.
It's a fucking Mustang.
Sexy.
It's probably rusty underneath.
Looked beautiful.
Body can be fine. It's probably got a rusty ass frame. Anyway. And I got new appliances coming. Fucking another $7,000 worth of bullshit.
I saw a banner today driving through Circleville. It said boogie on the blacktop, but it was kind of folded over. You know, banners kind of sag sometimes.
Booger on the.
And I thought it read bougie on the blacktop, and I instantly thought of you.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm bougie on the blacktop.
Yeah, you are.
So what do you got? What's the shit you got?
Oh, let me find out. It's been a while.
Jesus Christ.
I got stuff. One I'm going to have to send you, too, so you can see the picture of it.
This cigar's getting good. Like, the deeper it goes, the more Monica Lewinsky-esque it gets.
I think that's how it works.
Is that how it works?
Hold on, let me bust my ash. Yay! That's a crunch.
Let's get a better photo of that right there. There we go, for the show.
It's a good cigar.
It is. I like it.
I should have had you bring up my larceny because I'm out of whiskey now and I want more.
I can go get it.
I just don't want to drink all your Ash Cat because it's.
I think that may be my last bottle of Ash Cat, too.
Yeah, I don't want to drink all your Ash Cat. So if you want to go get larceny or anything else, I don't know what I have here. We're out of the righteous.
Yeah, we're out of righteous.
Which sucks.
We got larceny. That's all you have here is larceny.
That's fine.
I mean, I've got other shit.
Well, I don't care. I just don't want to be like, hey, go get me more of your whiskey. If you offer it.
How's that different than any other time you're here?
Because you offer it. If you offer, I will partake.
Oh, I know.
He said, oh, I know. And while Martell is running inside, I will sing to you the song of my people. It goes a little something like this. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers, you cannot deny. When a girl walks in with a little itty bitty waist, and she puts that round thing up in your face, you get hard. You want to pull up tough because you noticed that her posterior was fully stuffed. Deep in those apple-bottom jeans she is wearing, I am hooked, and I cannot stop staring. Oh, baby, pretty lady, I want to get with you and take your picture, your photograph. We ready?
I was just going to let you go.
Let me keep going.
I mean, I'll just add
I was
that
staring
to,
you in the eyes for the last 30 seconds of that, like I was singing to you.
I mean, I'm just going to add that to the other project I'm working on.
Oh, great.
Oh, no, that
noticed-
project's good.
The problem with smoking cigars on the podcast is we both tend to stop talking at the same time.
Sometimes. But the shit, what was I going to say? Oh, so I brought you out your bottle of larceny. And then I went ahead and brought out the bottle of the barrel proof because if I'm going to have more, and it isn't going to be Virgil Caine, that shit's got to get mixed somehow. Because it is not. That shit is, for me.
It's not that bad to me.
It's tough. It's that finish. It's like a soggy toothpick. Like a toothpick you've just been chewing on since breakfast when you went to Denny's. And it's now fucking
Nobody
dinner.
goes to breakfast at Denny's. People go to fifth meal at Denny's at 4 a.m. after being at a keg or out in Tarleton all night.
I mean, that's breakfast.
Okay, it counts, I guess.
I mean, 4 a.m. It's after midnight.
That's true.
That's breakfast to me.
I'm not saying that I've ever done that.
I have.
I've never gone to a keg or outside of Tarleton.
Well, I don't know where that's at, but I mean, I used to go to Eaton Park after concerts in Burgettstown.
Nobody. I started talking.
There it is. That's what I was waiting for earlier today. Randy trying to kill himself.
Emphysema.
He got weak lungs from the Rona, and then he hits a cigar. You don't inhale cigars.
Oh, by the ovaries of Hillary Duff, that was rough.
Oh, you should have said Hillary Clinton.
Oh, by the ovaries, by the fun bags of Nancy Pelosi. That hurt.
Oh my God, you see that photo?
I did. Her
That
cleavage
bitch
looked like a butt crack.
She is fucking packing some double Ds.
Looked like my brother's butt crack.
She's still a cunt.
Well, yeah.
She's such a fucking twat.
All right, which larceny do we have here? This is mine.
You've got, well, they're both there. That one's yours.
Small batch.
Yeah. You said leave that here because you were afraid you were going to drink it all. So.
I think I just didn't want to take it home. That was my excuse.
I mean, that could be the case too, but there it is.
All right.
I like this. I like this a lot.
It's a good cigar. I do. I like it more as I'm having it with whiskey, especially the Ash Cat.
I want to try the other one because there's two of these.
Yeah.
There's two of them, and there's another one it's supposed to be bolder. This one's a little mild, which I'm fine with. But I want to try the other one. I'm going to get more people on cigars. I have one other guy around here that smokes cigars, and you're not even fucking around here. So I have one guy to smoke cigars with.
Yeah.
And he lives on the other side of 33. He's still in Bloom, but in the area.
It's a little ways away.
It's like 10 minutes away.
I mean, you live out in the country though, so
So does he.
that's what I'm saying. It's not like you're just like, oh, there's 9 guys in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, no one around here smokes cigars, and I'm surprised. I'm actually a little surprised.
I prefer a pipe over a cigar, honestly.
I gave up on the pipe thing, and I gave you my pipe tobacco.
Yeah. Well, you never got good pipe tobacco, but
Well, that was the only shit they had at Tinderbox up at Easton.
well, it wasn't
That was
good
the shit
stuff.
you told me to get.
I don't recall. I'm not going to deny.
You're like, so if you go up there, get this, whatever this is, whatever you told me it was. And I'm like, well, I was told to just get this. And he's like, here you go. How much you want? I'm like, the least amount of it I can get.
Give me a pinch.
He's like, all right. So
How much for a dime bag?
He's like, basically, you're getting an ounce. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, usually by the ounce.
So I got an ounce of the stuff you told me to get, and I could not keep the pipe lit. It pissed me off. I tried
Oh, that's right. That's what
4
it
or
was.
5 fucking times. And I'm like, you know what?
You've had to relight that cigar 3 or 4 times.
Once. I burned off the one edge because it wasn't burning. It wasn't burning in a secular manner.
Naked Florida man climbs onto Big Rig, throws highway into chaos. It was full Monty Frogger. A nude man threw a Florida commute into chaos last week as he scampered across several highway lanes and hopped on the bed of a semi-trailer. Startled Sarasota drivers stopped to observe the mayhem on Interstate 75 about 4 p.m. on June 30th and posted footage of the incident on social media. There's a picture of this dude.
He posted it?
No, the people.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
Did you?
Yeah, I saw this the other day. Oh, shit.
Careful.
My toe caught the...
Yeah, you just about party fouled every bottle on the table.
Yeah, I did.
Adding to the turmoil, the unidentified nudist executed his dash and mount amid driving rain and moving cars. Some concerned motorists called 911 and deputies took the man into protective custody. There he is in all his glory. They blurred out his butt crack.
Why does he need to be in protective custody?
I don't know.
Is someone trying to shoot at him?
I don't know.
I mean, the only reason to go into protective custody would be if someone is trying to assault you.
The man was taken by police to a hospital for a mental health evaluation.
Well, obviously, he's mentally ill.
I mean, or he's just free.
Free falling. Free balling.
Because I'm free. Imagine that old man dongle just flapping in the wind while riding on this flatbed.
Free balling.
Oh, and he's built like a me.
Yeah, he is.
He looks like this is Santa drunk in the off season.
He is.
He's like, well, we're about to hit July. Things about to get busy. One last hurrah on June 30th. So, yeah, that was one that I had saved for you because Florida man.
I need to. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
What was that?
I need to get together some articles so that we can do a Florida man or Ohio man
Yeah, we do need to do that.
instead of Florida or Germany.
Here's one that is local-ish to us.
Okay.
In Grove City, Ohio, a man looking for work with the Grove City Police Department was arrested instead after officers found an out-of-state warrant on his record.
Wow.
Austin Beauchamp had applied for a Grove City Police communications technician job, and the detective was following a standard procedure and ran a background check.
I wonder if he
check.
didn't know he had a warrant.
I don't know. I didn't read. I just read the title like we always do. That background check turned up an arrest warrant for Beauchamp for statutory rape charge out of North Carolina.
Holy shit.
I'm guessing he knew.
I'm guessing he knew.
Yeah. That's not like, oh, I had unpaid parking tickets. My bad.
I have a lot of unpaid parking tickets when I worked at Easton. Upwards to like 35 of them.
That's a lot.
Luckily, back then, your parking ticket just went to charity, so they didn't go against your driving record or anything else.
Oh, man.
So, but they were $5 a piece, and I got 35 of them fucking things.
That adds up.
It does. I kept parking in the valet spot
Nice.
after hours, and I kept getting a ticket. I get a ticket every night for it. Finally, I started just valeting my car or dropping it off for the valets, and then they would just let it sit there for me. I would show up to work. So when I worked up at Easton, I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch in the store.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if she wasn't up.
Bitch.
Snitch.
If she had a snatch. Today you
Really
don't.
setting the bar high there.
I mean, today you don't know.
Hey, girl, you got a vagina?
You don't know.
You're coming home with me.
You don't know.
You don't.
Today you don't know.
You don't know. You got to ask.
You got to ask. But I went out. I was friends with one of the guys who work valet, so I would park my car, and then the valets would always park what they deemed the important cars, which were usually Lamborghinis and all kinds of other shit. They just parked them right in front of our store, because now the old Abercrombie & Fitch is where the Peloton is. The Peloton store is up at Easton.
Yeah.
So
I remember the OG.
yeah, well, it's for those that don't know, so they have an idea if they ever decide to go up there. So they would park my.
If you're looking for a shirt that says large but is really a medium, and you want to pay $94
Actually,
for
they don't
it,
even do that shit anymore. They've completely changed.
Have they?
They're basically an American Eagle.
I remember
Actually,
going
they're
in
more
there.
they're more like a Spencer Gifts without the dildos.
I went in there one summer
the
right
smoke
after
shit.
school let out. And I was husky, but I wasn't this big. And I found a fitting Abercrombie hat, which was easy, a shirt, which was a little difficult, and swim trunks. And I was like,
We did
hell
3X swim trunks.
I was like, I'm going to be balling this summer, getting all the chicks when we go to Myrtle Beach.
$150.
Yes, about that. Yeah. I walked out of there, was like, well, there were 2 weeks worth of pay.
Yep.
That was back when I was filling up my Tercel for $14 to drive for 2 weeks.
That was 4 weeks worth of pay for me, and I worked there with a discount.
discount. So dumb.
But so they would park my white Plymouth Sundance amongst
Nice.
the Lamborghinis and G-Wagons,
Nice.
and then they would leave it. So what they would end up doing is they would have one guy stick around and to basically hand out the cars after they closed. But after so long, the guys would just put the key back in the car and leave. They're just like, we're not getting paid.
We're off the clock.
We're off the clock. We're not getting paid to stick around here till 2, 3 in the morning. Actually, in reality, they were. It was later. It was like after that. So it was like, because I think the bars closed at like midnight, but the Funny Bone would go until like 1 o'clock. So if people were
I know that Adobe Gillis, Fados, and Bar Louie would all stay up until at least 1. I know that for a fact.
Okay, so then it was about 1:30 then that they would leave. They'd come
pretty
up,
much everything shut down then.
Yeah, so everything shut down except those that still work there. Well, that's when I would get my ticket. I'd get my ticket at 1:30 in the morning when it's parked out in front. So I had to start leaving notes on my car that I worked at Abercrombie & Fitch and valeted my car. But they
didn't care.
They didn't give a shit. They just kept giving me tickets, and then I'm like, well, I'm not paying this shit. The $5 goes to charity. I ain't fucking paying it. I don't care.
Yeah, screw those kids.
It wasn't even kids. I think it may have been like, maybe it was for the kids. Fuck them. They don't need pencils.
They got cancer. They're not going to be around
Yeah.
a few more months.
Whatever. I don't care.
Why do they need coloring books?
Yeah. They don't need pencils and.
Hey, I got a game for you.
Oh shit.
This is a fun one. I'm going to give you a slang term.
Oh, this is like Urban Dictionary game.
It kind of is. I'm going to give you a slang term for the word penis,
Okay.
and you have to guess the year that it originated.
Oh.
Now, this
is
is a
different,
list
okay.
in order, but I'm trying to decide if I want to go in order or jump around. I'll go in order because I still think it'll be hard. We're going to start with Kicky Wiki.
Kicky Wiki.
This is real old school. Real old school.
Well, they didn't speak English in the 1700s, so it's got to at least be like.
The British people did.
Can I give? Do you want the exact year or decades? Like if I said 1810.
I'll give you within 5 years. Is that fair? 10 years. I'll give you within 10 years.
Okay,
That's a decade.
That's a decade. I would say. No, we didn't start speaking English till after the 1800s.
These aren't just American terms.
No, I understand that. But this sounds like something that came from like you said. What was it again? Kicky Wiki. Mm-hmm. Kicky Wiki. So this sounds like an island term, like something that the pygmies would say. I
do not know where they originated from.
I'm going to go with 1610s.
1602.
Fucking A.
I'll give you 16. You said 1610s. I'll give it to you because 1610 would be within 8 years.
Okay. All right.
All right, I'm going to jump around since you're getting a decade now. Liver disturber.
Ooh, I'm going to start an Instagram account called the Liver Disturber. Holy shit.
Now, again, I'm going to jump all over.
Oh, man,
I will say the first one was 1602, and the last one was before you and I were born. So nothing's going to be from 2008 or nothing like that.
I'm going Liver Disturber. This sounds like a Victorian term. Like when they had those sex parties.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh, shit. I'm easily like 1840.
Close. 1888.
Ah.
Close.
That's
you're
real close.
in the right realm.
So it is a Victorian term almost.
Yeah. Dingwallace.
Dingwallace. Dingwallace. You fucking Dingwallace. I'm getting a lot of Instagram accounts out of this right now.
Taking notes.
Liver Disturber. Dingwallace. Dingwallace. Okay. Dingwallace. 1850.
1951.
Ooh, I'm a whole
Century off on that
fucking
one.
Century off. Okay.
Quimstick.
1850.
1896. Closer.
Close.
Let's see. Here's another Instagram account. You ready? Kidney Buster.
I like Liver Disturber and Kidney Buster.
I knew you would.
That seems like it's Victorian as well. I'll go with like 1880s.
1935.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Corned beef torpedo.
Hey, old chap. How about you get up on this kidney delivery system?
Corned beef torpedo.
Well, that's totally Irish, and that's in like that's easily when we enslaved them in the 1800s.
1975.
Really? What kind of fucking Boston asshole came up with that shit?
One who liked corned beef. Bald Pat Fryer.
Oh, that.
You know the word fryer, it's going to be old.
Yes. So, 1630.
1656.
Damn.
Not bad. Let's go with Father Confessor.
What, the Catholic Church get on some fucking pedophile shit, and that's what they... Was this...
I have no... It gives me the name and the date.
Hey, boy, go down and see Father Confessor.
He needs to talk to you right
He
quick.
has to talk to you real fast in the mouth. Fucking 1990. No.
1890.
Oh, damn it! I was gonna.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
You said the oldest one was before we were born,
No, the newest one.
or the newest one was
Yeah.
before we were born. So,
That was corned beef torpedo.
well, I said 1990, and that
Oh,
obviously
I see what you're saying.
the height of the Catholic.
Fun times.
Yeah.
In their words.
Yeah.
The views and opinions reflected on the Buckhorn Podcast do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Buckhorn Podcast.
Well, sometimes.
Master of Ceremonies.
Well, that's just the thing. I mean, that's just an MC. That's Mo.
Mo. I'm going to start calling my penis Mo. My Mo.
My MC. Master of Ceremonies. I feel like that's another Victorian thing, but let's go a little later than 1920.
1890. Pretty close. That was the same as Father Confessor, both 1890.
Okay.
Here's one. Gain instrument.
Gain instrument. I feel like that's what I call the barbell. Also, my penis.
Penis. Tall Tommy.
It's hard to lift. Because my left arm's broke.
I can only use one arm. Oh, man, it's really hard to aim.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
Gain instrument.
Gain instrument. 1960s.
1811.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old school. Delivery.
Oh, yeah. Prime is there like 4 times a day.
Long plum.
Long plum.
You would think this is where the emojis came from.
Yeah. Well, that's an eggplant.
It is an eggplant, but this is a long plum.
It's a long plum, which that was Long Duck Dong, who was a porn star. They called him the Long Plum.
I just had the more you know star fly over my head, didn't I?
You're like, what?
Da, da, da.
Long Plum. What is have you given me the oldest one yet?
Yeah, Kiki Wiki, the first one I gave you was the oldest.
And that
at
was
1602.
16. Okay. So it won't be in the 1500s.
No.
Or the 1400s for that matter. Math. So 1776.
1613.
Oh.
It was one of the older ones. Here's another Instagram account for you. Silent Flute. Speaking of Mark Cuban, you gonna play his Silent Flute?
It'll be skinny. Silent Flute.
Did he just call us skinny wieners?
I did, yeah.
What movie is that from?
Oh, that I don't know.
Heavyweights.
I haven't seen Heavyweights.
You've had to have seen Heavyweights.
I haven't seen Heavyweights in a while.
That's fair.
Silent Flute. I like this game.
I knew you would.
I was just trying to figure out the date, and that's difficult.
You're gone closer to more than I thought you would, to be honest. Because I probably would not have guessed these.
And I'm just trying to base it off of like terminology. This one's a little more difficult though, so I'm going to go with mid to late 1800s, so 1860s.
1720.
Wow,
old school.
Yeah, older than I thought it would be.
Let's jump down to
I didn't even think they had flutes in the 1700s.
patootie. Just call it your patootie.
It's a cutie patootie.
They actually have that in parentheses. Cutie patootie.
Are you shitting me?
Type that for real. It says patootie, then the date, then in parentheses cutie patootie.
So I'm going 1850.
1927.
Oh,
Yeah.
so at the end of the Victorian era,
Dingle Doodle.
1880.
1935.
Fuck me. I'm getting them wrong.
Let's see which ones.
I want all of them to be just Victorian terms.
Oh, right. There might be an article about Victorian penis terms. I'm sure there is. I think we have one left, it looks like. Let's see. I've done that. Yes, yeah. Liver disturber, father confessor, quimsic. Oh, I've got two left. Ambassador.
And that sounds like an English term in origin. Ambassador. All right. 1690. Oh, I'm way the fuck off.
1927.
Just based on the look on your face.
1927. The last one I have on this list, Snorker. There's no way of guessing this.
No. Snorker. 1710.
1963.
Jesus Christ, never mind. Fucking high asses. They're all on fucking acid.
And at the bottom, this was a meme I saved. At the bottom it says, all selected from the timeline of slang terms for the penis. So apparently there's a whole timeline out there. We get to see even more names.
Oh my God.
I didn't look that up.
I'm not looking it up now, but
No, but we might.
maybe later. 'Cause that's the thing we
I
do.
read some of those and I was like, yeah, Martel's going to love a few of these.
Yeah, I like that. I like the liver disturber. I love. But I think a liver disturber, I'm like, it's not so much a dick as much as that's an alcohol, like.
It can be if it's big enough.
I mean, that is, I mean, it could be. I mean, I've seen some really crazy porns out there where like a woman's stomach was moving in and out.
That would be a liver disturber, I would imagine.
That's takes the definition bubble guts to a whole new level. I can feel it in my tummy rumbles.
That's not bubble guts. That's mashed guts.
Yeah, that's something.
That's getting your taters mashed up.
But I hear liver disturber, and I'm like, that would be like a great Instagram account for like an alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol-based Instagram.
Yeah.
Is it out there?
I
You're
don't know
checking,
yet.
aren't you?
I am. I'm going to check right now.
You're going to have 94 Instagram
I
accounts.
already have 94 Instagram
You're going
accounts.
to have 95 Instagram accounts.
Liver disturber. Oh, there is. The liver disturber. Oh, hold on. Now
You're going to click on, it's going to be some dude with a giant dong. A giant, big
I
old
don't.
fat
I think
dingle-dongle.
disturber. I don't feel like typing. It's zero posts, 5 followers. There is one. It is the liver disturber.
There you go. Everybody go follow the liver disturber, and there are no posts.
And they haven't posted anything, but I think it's just someone squatting on a name, kind of like I do. I mean, and who can blame
I think
them?
it's somebody squatting on a Father Confessor is what they're squatting on.
Something. Oh, I'm already at the maximum amount of accounts that I can have active.
How many is that?
So
I didn't even know that was a thing.
it is. So I have my personal account, Martel. I have Buckhorn Podcast, and then I keep Lexi's account on my phone so I can monitor what she's
Smart.
What's not what she's posting because I can monitor that
What's
anyway.
getting sent to her.
But what her chats and other stuff. But her account's private, so you have to send a
I
friend
think
request.
she's been in my recommended before, and I'm like, no.
I will not follow anybody under the age of 18.
Yeah, I don't follow friends' kids. That's weird to me.
Well, it's not weird,
It is to me.
but I won't like even family members other than my nephew down in Florida. Like other family members, I don't follow nieces and nephews if they're under the age of 18.
I don't either. I think there's some on my Facebook maybe.
But then I've also got AKA Martel. I went ahead and grabbed that after that porn star reached out and she wanted Martel
That's
at
funny.
Martel. So I went ahead and grabbed AKA
You should tell
Martel.
her that one.
She didn't want to buy it. That's the
She just
problem.
wanted it.
She wanted me to give it up, and I'm like, I'm not giving.
Was she
giving
entitled?
it up. Why would I give up my fucking account that I have 1,500 posts on?
I would have said how much.
I did. I asked her. I told her that.
Oh, yeah,
I
that she
basically was just like, it's going to cost you, and she's like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
She wanted me to just give it to her, like, oh, like I'm the nicest guy in the world. No, I'm a fucking dick. I'm a liver disturber. I'm not gonna fucking give it to you.
I am a master of ceremonies.
I am a master of ceremonies. You can't have that shit.
Do you know that you're talking to a long plum?
Well, so the problem is, so I have AKA Martel. Then I have the Fit United because I
Yeah.
was trying to do shit with that, and I'm still up in the air on whether that's going to work. And then I have 2 others that I was going to use as photography accounts. So you can only have, 5 accounts, 6 accounts? So the other one
Don't
is,
we also have Flights of the Round Table?
I don't have that on here anymore.
Oh, really?
Well, I still own it.
Oh, but it's just not on
It's
your
just
app.
not on my account. But then I have brand.photograph, brand being me, and
Right.
photograph for photography. And then I have thdr.cookie, Thunder Cookie.
I was reading that as the Dr. Cookie.
No, Thunder Cookie.
Thunder Cookie.
Which I looked something up, and I can't remember exactly what it means, but it was an Urban Dictionary term. Now I'm going to have to look it up. What are you looking at over there? Something caught your eye, and you're...
Well, a car drove by, and then I got into one of those phased out stairs, and now I'm just staring at corn because we're in
Thunder
BFE,
Cookie.
Ohio,
Oops, not Thinder.
talking
Cookie.
about penile names.
Thunder Cookie, Urban,
James Vanderbeek would love this list
Urban Dictionary. Why would he love this list?
because in Varsity Blues, when he names off all the
Oh,
Tommy,
yeah.
Purple-Headed Yogurt
yeah.
Slinger,
Yep.
Rigor Mortis,
Thunder
I said
Cookie.
in.
It's a knockout punch.
I've never heard that term.
I've never heard that that is not what I got for Thunder Cookie so he hit that dude with a Thunder Cookie.
That's dumb.
It is.
Scroll. There's got to be a better one.
There isn't.
That's dumb. You
So
should get rid of
there's-
that account.
I probably will. I'll probably get rid of both of them. Actually, once you own them, I don't think you actually get rid of them. But I don't know how to. I can't add more accounts. So like I have Majestic Musk.
That sounds like something Brian Fantano on the Anchorman would say.
Majestic
It's
Musk.
like I've got Sex Panther, Majestic Musk.
Yeah, Majestic Musk is so much better than Sex Panther, though.
I would agree.
I was watching Anchorman the other day.
I watched Anchorman 2 yesterday.
Well, I was watching the original Anchorman because it's on Prime. Or Netflix. I don't remember.
It must be on Netflix because 2 is on Prime. And we got rid of Netflix.
Okay, so it's on Netflix then. I was watching it. And it was at that part of Sex Panther when Lexi or Harley came into the room. I'm like, all right, we're done watching this shit.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. The girls can't watch this yet.
No. He's walking around with an erection. Don't act like you're not impressed. Daddy, what's that? Oh, that's just his liver disturber.
I wouldn't have to explain that to Lexi. She's already been through sex ed.
Yay.
Hooray! They do that shit in 5th grade.
That's crazy to me. I don't think we got to sex until...
I did it in 5th grade. They do it.
No, we did in 7th.
I think they did it in 6th or 7th grade. We had sex ed in 5th grade.
Well, you were homeschooled, though. It's different.
It is. When you're... Never mind.
I was going to let you run with that one. I set that one up just like, here's a watermelon. Knock it out of the park.
Lob it.
Just lobbed it right there in front of you.
Smash it with a bat.
Just smash it with your...
Speaking of shows...
Bald Pat Fryer.
So, you have Prime, right?
Yeah.
Have you watched The Boys?
I have not.
It is not your typical superhero show.
No, Buck has shared a lot of it and shared clips. The one where the dude climbs in the dude's urethra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it, but he sent just that clip, and I was like, well, now I want to watch.
It is. You need to watch it. It is...
All right.
It is not like a Marvel superhero show. There's a lot of fucks going on in that show, like people telling them to fuck themselves, go fuck yourself.
I will watch it
off.
after I finish getting through the Fast and Furious series.
Keith Urban
Yeah.
is
singer
no
from Australia.
No. Different Keith Urban.
Oh. I didn't know there was more than one.
He plays a main character called, his name's Butcher,
Okay.
and he is just a foul-mouthed Brit.
He's Patrick.
No. No. There's Patrick, and then there's every other word out of the guy's mouth is, you can just fuck off, cunt. Like, it is fuck off and cunt.
He's a kicky wiki.
Oh, he is a kicky wiki. He is definitely the MC.
I'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll sit down with Beth and watch it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely sit down with Beth and watch it. And then there's the Terminal List.
I heard that was good
Which
too.
I have read every book in the James Reese series.
I'd never even heard of it.
Well, it's Jack Carr. It's the guy that you're like, oh, you're fucking slobbing his knob and blah 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 blah. Is when I was last summer. I read all of his books last summer.
Oh, okay.
But they turned it into a show.
Let's not use the term knob anymore. We have a much better list of words.
We do. You were slobbing his liver delivery system.
That just sounds like a really bad Uber Eats.
God, this fucker keeps going out.
Yep, see? Just like a pipe.
No, not like a pipe.
Amateur. Even though I've had to relight mine several times.
I know, this is pissing me off, though. It keeps going out. But I haven't watched Terminal List yet. But now that I'm done with The Boys, I can watch Terminal List. And then there's Stranger Things.
Haven't even started that. Well, we deleted Netflix.
Well, yeah, you deleted it, but Stranger Things is good.
I went through, so I started just going back and watching through series. I went through Ozark.
Ozark's good.
The last season, I was all caught up on that. So I watched last season, deleted Netflix. Then I went through Breaking Bad all the way because I never finished it. And then I went to Better Call Saul.
Which is a spinoff. They're doing a spinoff of Stranger Things, apparently.
Oh, okay. And then I watched all 5 Pirates of the Caribbean because I didn't know there were 5. I thought there was 3. Then I watched... What else did I watch? I watched Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons one day this week.
Which those are both fantastic. Like that, whole
books,
series and the books are great. Like the movies.
The movies do a pretty good job.
Well, I was going to say they complement the book.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They're different than the books are, but they complement the book very well. It's not like, oh, well, they did this thing, but they never did that, they never did that in the book. They're just, they complement the book very well.
Which is the exact opposite of what Forrest Gump did.
I did not read the Forrest Gump book.
Well, I didn't. I believe I told the story before, but until I picked it for freshman year English book report. I was like, oh, I've seen that movie 50 times by now. So I pick it. There's a list of 100 books, gets passed around the class. You put your name next to which book. So by the time it got to me, I looked through several, and Forrest Gump was there. So I picked it.
Run, Forrest, run!
And my teacher's
Jenny
like...
never fucking said that in the book. I don't know if that's true or not.
My teacher gets the list. He's looking out there. He goes, Mr. Nelson. I went, yeah. You read Forrest Gump yet? I said, nope. Seen the movie? I said, tons of times. He goes, good luck on your report. And I went, crap. Dude, I start reading the book. In the book, he dresses up as a monkey, a gorilla suit, to play in a movie with Raquel Welch. He
Well, it's because
goes to space.
everything
it's,
about Forrest Gump is way the fuck out there. So
yeah,
in the movie,
book's even crazier.
Well, I know that's what I'm saying. Like I've heard about the book. In the movie, they took a lot of leeway and removed a lot of the crazy shit that he does in the book. So, but I've never read the book.
I want to read it. I'm
You
not reading
would,
it again.
or-
I want to read it again.
Oh, I'm not gonna read it.
I do not recommend it. It's not a bad book, just the movie's so much better.
Well, Tom Hanks is in it,
Yeah.
and he's got a typewriter fetish.
And the weird thing was reading that book, picturing Tom Hanks as the character as I'm reading along.
Yeah.
But anyway, I watched those two movies, and I'm on. I'd never made it past Fast 5 in the Fast and Furious franchise.
I didn't make it past 3.
So, 3 was Tokyo Drift.
Oh, hold on. Then I didn't make it past 2.
3 was Tokyo Drift. 4 was after Tokyo Drift, but set before it. It was actually pretty good. Fast 5's where they steal the vault. I like that.
I haven't seen any of the ones since Paul Walker died.
He didn't die till recording 6, I believe.
Okay, well, I haven't seen Tokyo Drift, and I haven't seen any past Tokyo Drift, and
Yeah,
Paul
he went
Walker
in
was still
Tokyo
alive.
Drift. So you didn't miss anything there.
And now everybody in Fast and Furious, they're all superheroes now, basically.
Yeah, Fiero goes to space. I heard that.
I mean, it's all just crazy shit at this point. It started out as a street racing show or movie,
It's about family.
and now it's about Dom Veretta, like, drinking beer weird out of the bottle and just being family. Because he drinks Corona's fucking goofy.
I wish Olive Garden would just get him to do a commercial just once. Just be like normal Olive Garden scenes, and then he just walks into the dining area
He's
like, Olive Garden.
It's about family.
When you're here,
Oh,
your
yes, Liz.
family. Answer it.
Hey, you're on the show. I love you a lot. Did you get me my whiskey? Oh, hold on, this isn't working. Hold on. Okay, you there?
Works.
Oh, there we go. I love you a lot. Yeah.
I drove here. Do you love me $80 worth?
Yeah. I love you.
That's a pretty low price.
I love you like $160 worth.
Pretty low price.
I love you twice that much.
Do they have the honey barrel?
Ooh, twice that much. This is all they have.
That's all they have? Yeah, I'll take a bottle or two.
What is it?
Whiskey.
What?
Old Raleigh Distillery.
Oh, never heard of it.
Well, it's only available in North Carolina.
All right.
Do they have anything else? Like, where are you at? Are you at the ABC?
Yes.
I know you hate me.
I don't know.
How many people are in there listening to this conversation right now?
A lot.
Okay.
Do you hate Martell $80
Because
worth?
we're recording a podcast right now.
No.
I just inhaled that cigar when I asked that question.
You're not supposed to inhale cigars. You'll go stale. Let's see.
What if that?
Oh, no Jim Peach. No Jim Devil's Cut.
That'll make us fight.
Yeah, we'll fight. Do they have any Eagle Rare?
If they have any Eagle Rare, I will take a couple bottles and pay you right now.
They at this point don't. Oh, we're losing our internet connection. Everything's blurry.
This is entertainment.
It is. She's walking down the aisle on FaceTime right now.
With another man?
Yep. No, I'll just do a bottle or two of the Old Raleigh.
See.
Because
Okay.
they have all the same basic stuff we have here. I don't see anything that's. Oh my God, they have no. That's not Screwball. Never mind. I'm kidding.
You can
I'm
get
kidding.
Screwball
Calm
anywhere.
down. Calm down. What Elijah Craig do they have? That's it. Okay. It's just their run of the mill. It's the rye and the same stuff we can get here.
She said, "Do you love me $80 worth?"
Yeah, I love you so much more than $80 worth.
I would hope.
Absolutely. So, is this the only time that you guys are allowed to run to the liquor store in North Carolina?
Yes, it closes down. One time a week.
Well, I said something about the liquor store, and they Liz said, "Well, Amy already ran to the liquor store once this week," and I'm like, "Can you only go once a week in North Carolina?"
It's only open on Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m.
What is that? What is that blue bottle? No, I don't want Hooker's House. Ooh.
That sounds hot.
What is that? Courage and conviction.
Maybe let's grab this one for now.
Buy it all.
No, that scares me.
Buy it all.
I don't know. Just at least a bottle of the old Raleigh.
That other stuff could be like a new Virgil Cane.
It could be, but I don't go to North Carolina ever.
You drove through it.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
A bottle of Raleigh
I'm gonna go.
would be greatly appreciated.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Hey, Liz. Have you ever heard of the term liver disturber?
Oh, my God. I love you. She didn't want to be on the show.
She just hung up.
She did. She's like, bye.
Bye. I'm done. She heard my voice. She's like, out.
Out. I'm done.
Did not call to talk to Randy.
No. She
Don't like talking to him when he's there.
Well, I sent her, I think I sent her 3 texts before she left yesterday while we were sitting on the couch side by side. Just like, if you get a chance and you're in one of these counties, this is where it's sold at.
Just so you know.
So I've been following the guys. The gentleman's name is Brandon McCreary. He owns Old Raleigh Distillery, and I've been following him since before he started the distillery.
Okay.
So he started with
So is this an MGP?
I think so. I don't know. We'll find out once we get it back. For sure. But I followed him because he was a bourbon steward, and he's a veteran. So thank you, Brandon. And
Respect.
he was running the distillery account under his personal account. Like all the stuff that he was doing, all the work he was doing in the distillery was all under his personal account. And then he opened the Old Raleigh Distilling Instagram account, separate from his personal account. And then everything moved over to that. So I watched the entire process of him buying this building, renovating this entire building, doing everything himself in
Maybe
this
he's
building.
the liver disturber on Instagram.
He could be.
You never know.
So I'm excited.
Bet he's hung like a chicken.
He's white, so
Got a nice cloaca on you, boy.
fucking white people.
I'm not currently, but
God damn.
perhaps later. Hi, B.
This thing will not stay lit now.
Nope. You got to keep puffing it.
Well, I just stopped to talk to Liz. I even took a hit while she was on the phone. All right, so I got time. We can stop now, and then we can go do another show, or we can just break up.
I can do another show. I've got nothing
another
going on
show.
today.
I mean, we can smoke another cigar, finish these up.
We can do that.
Hit the upsetter.
I can do whatever. Beth and Judd are napping right now. I'm going to go home and watch some movies tonight, probably.
The Bad Guys is on Peacock Network.
I don't have Peacock.
Yeah, you don't.
I definitely don't have Peacock. I do not have a liver disturber. I have a Kicky Wiki.
I got
It's like a candle wick.
a gut bubbler.
Gut bubbler. Oh. I'm going to message Mo when I get done here and say, hey, what's up, gut bubbler?
I wonder if he's available to do a show on the next show.
We can just call random people.
Oh, we can do that shit too.
I mean, we'll start with Mo, but then...
It'll have to all be people that have iPhones. But
we can Facebook.
we could.
Crunchy.
Ice. Yeah, I wonder if...
Well, let's wrap this one up then. Call it a show and do another.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour. So
Let's put another dingle dongle in our pipeline.
I should... I want to... You know what? I wonder if we can get the hot ticket podcast guys on the show.
I don't know who that is. Sure.
Well, they're out of Cincinnati. It's a cigar podcast, and it's similar to ours, where it's just a bunch of random bullshit that they talk about.
Hit them up.
So we'll do that. We'll try to collab with them.
So listen in whenever we air the next episode, because who knows?
We we still need to have the dude from the bourbon. They're the Buckhorn Ministries podcast on.
Yeah, we do. Let's call them up.
I'm not gonna do that today.
Okay.
That's got to be. I gotta brace.
You got to prepare. You got to brace yourself.
I gotta brace and prepare myself for
You
that
got
show.
to prepare your Angus.
But yeah, let's finish these up, and then we'll see about trying to get into another show. We'll do a thing.
Yeah, we will.
All right. So, hey, Virgil Cane, always check him out. And
Enjoy the Ash Cat you can't get.
yeah, enjoy the Ash Cat you can't get. Although you still can get Ginger, High Rye, and Robber Baron. Those are still great bottles. from
Ginger's
Virgil
still
Cane.
off the charts for me.
I know, but
I love it.
I
I would
can't-
drink ginger on ice right now.
I know, and I'm not going to give you any.
I know you're not. I don't expect you to.
I have 1.5 bottles.
I have none. That does not last at my house.
I know. That's one you need to leave here.
That you're right. You're absolutely.
You would
right.
drink an entire bottle of that shit in one sitting.
I would
Don't
try
tell
my best.
don't tell me you wouldn't. You would.
I would try my best.
In a 24-hour period, or
24 hours, yeah.
in an 18-hour period, if you started in the morning, because you can't start day drinking if you don't start in the morning.
That's right. And it's just afternoon drinking.
Yeah, I mean, you would kill a bottle.
I was watching Groundhog Day when I was messaging you about wanting to come out 2 hours later than you wanted. Because
Yeah.
I just like settled in to relax, stopped hacking up a lung. I was like, what about 3? And you're like, I was thinking 1. I'm like, ugh,
I want to get shows in.
that's fine.
'Cause
No, you're bored because your wife's going.
Well, there's that too. But the week of the 23rd, I'm
Do
going
you
to
love
Dayton.
me $80 worth?
No, not you.
Do you love me $50 worth?
I mean, I gave you I've given you a half a bottle of whiskey that we had here that was at least $60 worth of whiskey.
How much would it take for you to suck me to completion?
You're gonna have to pay me.
More. Well, that's how that works. Yes, that's how it works.
You're gonna have to pay me a lot more than Cuban.
Well, I don't have Cuban money, so I don't even have.
I kind of wish I had Cuban.
I don't even have Jamaican money. I don't even have a hut.
I wish I had Nicaraguan money. I wish I had St. Lucia money. All right, check us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
It's the Google tweets the dingle dongle.
Yeah, Virgil Cane. Check him out on Instagram.
Stop touching your long plum while talking, listening to us.
That too, and Foundation Cigars.
Not bad.
I like it.
Not as sweet as I would like.
Well-
good earthy notes. Good tobacco flavor.
I like a good
High quality cigar.
I like a good earthy, bold cigar with whiskey.
I will say it goes very well, especially with the Virgil Cane.
Like
this
the-
actually made the Larceny better, in
Did
my
it?
opinion. Yeah, it really did. Just
Right.
complements it. All right, we're done.
Yeah, we're out.
Bye.
See ya.
Peace.